Zoun, SpeCial, Zoun. African TV Pregame Studio Live 2020 GSL Season 2 Code S The Coming Storm.
Welcome back to the GSL Code S. This is day one of Season 2 of 2020. And we're in the winner's match. SpeCial going up against Zest. Zest taking down Zoun. The thorn in his side from the GSL qualifiers this season. And then SpeCial took down Zoun 2-0 actually in some impressive games.
Tell you, man, SpeCial's never finished working.
Never.
He's always polishing off his play.
He's very either blue collar or white collar. I always get them confused, but one of them.
Blue collar.
Is that the one?
Blue collar Terran.
Okay.
Factory Terran.
Yeah. For someone who sits at the computer all day, that's
Yeah, it
impressive,
seems
right?
like it's a white collar job,
It's
but
not.
no, he's a
Not for
hard-working. He's Terran six-pack.
Yeah.
Always grinding it out. And he's going to go up against Zest, and I don't know who's the favorite here, actually.
I think you would probably say Zest, but just kind of the way things have gone recently, Terrans are faring a bit better against Protoss. Zest, though, generally will come up with something, it will work for a little bit, and he'll go on a big win streak, and then it will stop working, and he will go on a losing streak, and then he'll come up with something and go on a win streak. So let's see which streak he's on right now.
Okay, game one, SpeCial for Zest. The winner of this series moves on to the round of 16 of the
경기가
GSL.
준비되었다. 한번 시작해볼까?
I like our purple theme here.
Yeah, very Zergy.
It's like
SpeCial, Juan Lopez.
Zerg, but with Splatoon colored creep.
Splatoon.
Yeah.
Have you played that game?
No,
Oh, okay. How do you know it?
I have ears and eyes.
Oh, okay.
I read.
Okay.
I'm a man of culture.
Yeah, he's always reading on the Splatoon websites
That's
for some
right.
reason. A game he doesn't play.
Yeah. You play that though, right? Or
No,
play-
I don't play it. But
You're on a pro team, right?
Yeah, no, I'm
You're
a
thinking about-
professional Splatoon
Yeah.
player. I'm just waiting for a $1 million Splatoon tournament.
That's right.
No, it's my wife likes the game though, actually. So we do own a copy.
Busted. Not a true StarCraft
Busted.
gamer. Wait until they find out you have other games installed on your computer. That'll be the real scandal, Artosis.
It's a Nintendo game, not a computer game.
Yeah. Sounds like something only a true non-StarCraft gamer would understand.
That's
huh?
true. Yeah. Got me.
By the way, this is on Golden Wall. So this map is unique in that it's cut in a half, or cut into a lower third and an upper two-thirds. And we have a factory that's put out forward next to the Golden Wall.
Yeah, yeah. Speaking of which, cut into a third and two-thirds. Do you live by that rule? Like if you have to split something with someone, one of them cuts it, and then the other person gets to choose?
Oh, I've never done that actually, but yeah, I know
That's
about
the way you have to do it, though, so that it's not unfair. One person cuts, the other person chooses. Are
Are
you on?
This shows that you have a lot of children in your house. This makes sense.
Yeah.
One person cuts, so like for cake or...
Yeah, so if you have to cut like a piece of cake in half, there's always going to be a bigger piece, right? So the person who cuts doesn't get to choose their piece, because that would be ridiculous, right? You could cut yourself a bigger piece.
Oh, this is good. I like this.
Yeah.
Artosis, well done.
Hey, well, I mean, it's just a normal thing. People know about it. I was going to ask you which one you prefer, the cutter or the chooser.
Oh, I want to be the chooser always.
I like being the cutter, actually.
Really?
Choosing's stressful, because if you choose wrong, you know what I mean?
No, but I always choose what I want. I'm never wrong.
Damn, that's
My
why
choice.
you're so good, Tasteless.
That's
it.
the confidence, man.
Yeah.
This is why we have to cast together is you cut and then I choose. That's how our casting goes.
That's true, yeah. Damn. That is how it goes.
Yeah. You can't have two cutters or two choosers.
No, that doesn't ever
Yeah.
work. Okay, so this is going to be a Hellion drop coming up. This is a very common build for the map. Oh my god, it's a Hellion drop into I think BC.
Yep,
but,
I think you're right. Well, we've seen BCs used more and more now.
We saw Innovation used it against Protoss, right?
Yeah, it seems like nowadays you can. Oh my God, it didn't kill anything. That you can. Terran is stable all around enough that you can actually also throw BCs in there, and you're not giving up a whole lot.
Yeah, it's really exciting to see, actually. Like, not something you would expect. There was like this little tiny period due to Nathanius where we had BCs against Protoss for like a week, but haven't really seen it much other than Innovation's one build since then. Now this build is so common. I'm shocked that people don't just make something that. Well, I mean, you only have a certain number of pylons, right?
So I do get it to a spot down here, though.
Everyone drops in exactly that spot that wins the game. It's like I've seen this so many times on Golden Wall.
Yeah, it does seem like it's a spot you should just have something at. I know you do have a limited amount, but even just having a probe check, there is a clock that shows you what time it is, and there's certain times the drops do come in here. And he's actually going to kill 12 probes and then get out.
Yeah, that's
ridiculous. He gets to cut his cake and choose it and eat it.
Damn.
Damn.
You got to cut it and choose it.
He cut the cake, and then he chose both
pieces.
Sides. And then he ate both. And it's still there, and he gets to cut it again.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
And if he cuts it in half over and over, there's infinite cake.
How does that even work?
That's crazy.
It's like a starfish cake where he cuts it in half and it grows back.
Wow.
You could end world hunger with that.
Starfish
or you could
cakes.
just win this game against Zest. Choice is yours.
I'd take the game over
I'd take
Zest.
the game, yeah. Someone's going to chime in like, you don't want to end the world hunger by feeding them cake, okay? End world hunger and start world diabetes.
Yeah.
No, but this game has gone amazingly for SpeCial.
Yeah, it really
and
has.
I think you pointed out an important trend, Artos, is the fact that there's that blind spot that we always see drops come in at.
Yeah, no, always.
Warp prisms, warp stuff in there.
The thing is, you're hitting when they have like 2 pylons, right?
Yeah.
So it's hard to put a pylon down there, but yeah, like a probe could be. To be honest, you can build a 3rd pylon. No one's actually stopping you. You could do it.
Yeah, it's
and
100
the fact
minerals.
that this happens in more than half of our professional games on this map, I'm like, you know what? I would consider, you know, having my gateway a little bit slower to not lose all my probes at the beginning of the game.
This is an important moment with the observer coming across the map to see the army coming here.
I love that he flew this over. Oh my God. Well, this, you have to recall, right? You have to.
Yeah, but that's going to set up for the push. The army will be bottlenecked over there.
Just look at this build. It just fits together perfectly.
Yeah, he could just fight this, right?
Dude, this
hey,
build is
he's
just,
like, okay.
Yeah, look at this. Like, he forces everything back to guard that, and then he gets in a position over here with all this stuff. And it's like, dude, GG. It fits like
SpeCial.
Like a glove that's been dipped in water, right? You know, it fits like a glove, that's saying.
Yeah.
But you know what fits better than that? Like, if your hand is in water, it's like the water is perfectly around your hand, like perfectly tasteless. There's not like an air pocket.
Yeah.
Unless you go like this and put your hand under.
Yeah. But we can't assume that you're going to do that.
No, we
that
can't
metaphor.
assume. If you're just putting your hand in the water, you generally don't make an air cup and bring it under. But I'm just saying, that was really well done by SpeCial. Very well executed, very well planned.
Juanito might get out first.
He might. He may well
Spam
do.
those Doritos.
Wrong chat. I don't think that.
Oh, that's right. We don't have
exists.
Doritos on YouTube. What else rhymes with Juanito? Dorito, burrito. Is that it?
Well, anything with Ito. Ito just means small, right?
Yeah. I don't know. I failed Spanish and French in school. I wasn't good at any languages in school.
Well,
I don't know.
I'm letting you know it means like little.
It should mean
pretty sure.
round of 16.
경기가 준비되었다. 한번 시작해 볼까?
Yeah. Gaming. We're gamers, yeah. Are you going to the GSL club?
후안 로페스.
Call you Taste Hunter.
Taste Hunter. Oh, I forgot about Base Hunter.
Yeah, man. I thought his name was Bass Hunter at
Bass
first.
Hunter. Did you really?
Yeah, of course I did.
That was a long time ago.
라이즈 6월 엣지 게이밍
Bass
제스트.
Hunter.
주성모.
Like we call that a fisherman in the States.
We call that an aggressive fisherman.
Oh.
No, a fisherman is called bass waiter. They wait for the fish.
That's what you do in hunting, actually, too.
Yeah, it's true.
Most of it's just waiting.
Yeah. Maybe bass hunter is you're waiting for the fish, but you have a gun.
You can fish with a gun, you know, technically.
Imagine being a fish and getting shot at by a gun just above you. That's the equivalent of being killed by the aliens in Independence Day, but for fish.
You know, a lot of guns, their bullets don't work well underwater, basically. So, like jumping in the lake that you always see or the river, it actually works.
Yeah.
But if you're ever being chased by people with guns, you jump in a river and get shot, don't blame me for saying this on GSL.
I feel like I'd jump in the river and then drown.
It's like, oh yeah,
I
you're
can't
also
hold my
a bad
breath
swimmer.
long enough to be under the water. Like, I'm not that good at swimming, so I just keep floating to the top even though I'm trying to swim down.
Well, you try to get one of those reeds to breathe through, but you don't quite remember the movie, so you bring a stick under with you. You're like, how do they do this?
I just put my mouth around it and stick it up, and then water just goes into my nose and I die.
The boss is like, shoot him, shoot him. They're like, no, boss, watch this. And you're just like, oh!
A bloated body just floats up to the top, all purple.
Well, they'd stop to take your pulse to see if you're dead.
Oh my god. Oh, this is funny. Well, this is we're off to a great start in game 2.
Okay, what's happening?
I don't know.
Oh.
What? Oh. Not impressed with the grenade I see. This is where we discover that adepts are not knocked in the air. They actually jump out of surprise.
Oh my god.
All right, he's going to pop this one up. Nope.
Good play-by-play there.
Yeah. He's running away now.
Oh my god. My makeup's gonna be running, man. I'm crying. Oh, okay. So it's
Who's
a
gonna
blink
go for
opener, pretty
Widow,
normal.
Widow Mine drop.
Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, it's a TVP. Okay, yeah.
All right.
It looks like a TVP too.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
kind of neat.
So far, the matchup looks the way the matchup has looked.
Yeah.
Is it 3 gates? Yeah, 3 gates, right? So is he going to try to do that sort of aggressive play that we see
I don't think so.
from like parting, for instance?
I don't think so.
Do you have any tissues on your side of the table? Are we out up here?
No, we don't.
All right.
Oh, here comes that Widow Mine drop into the natural. Probes get pulled nice and quickly.
Okay, not bad. He'll pick up and leave.
No problems there. Okay. Feels like it's time for a third base here for Zest. Looks like SpeCial thinks so too. Kind of waiting there, seeing if anything's going to come out. Nice
The
little jump
Reaper
up.
does get in. Hey, not bad.
Yeah.
Getting to scout and confirm what's going on.
Yeah, I think it's pretty much what he expected to see. Nice to have confirmation, though.
Didn't even know which probe he wanted to target there. Another Widow Mine drop comes in. Not all the probes have been pulled yet.
Good split there by Zest at the last second.
And so, your toast is still trying not to laugh.
Yeah, it's hard.
It's good to be back at GSL, man.
It is good.
Had some
It is
time
good.
off here.
Yeah.
Now,
All right.
Protoss is usually get the third up first. But is Terran going to be able to push in here and do a lot of damage? I know in the last game we saw the BC did so much.
Yeah,
But
yeah. He hasn't done anywhere near the same amount of damage this game.
The Widow Mine's basically interrupted some mining and took out some probes, but the lowest amount that you can basically be okay with is Protoss.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just kind of getting into a macro game, right? The third command center is going to be finishing up. Third Nexus is on the way. Zest, no forges as of yet. Adding quite a few gates, though. So maybe we'll see a little bit of pushing, a little bit of poking. But SpeCial's still kind of very tech-heavy. He hasn't really powered up into the amount of racks as I think he needs to, you know, have enough units to be on the map at all.
SpeCial actually looks like he is going to move out here. We're
Bit
probably going
nervous
to have
about
an
that,
auto
to
turret
be
thrown
honest.
down here. Yeah, let's see how this works. Now this is harass that's basically done enough in each case. The army, I don't think is going to be put out of position by this though.
Yeah, I think that SpeCial can't move out. In fact, he does turn around. I think even just seeing the low amount of gases that have been taken kind of gives you a big feel for what Zest is up to, right?
Right.
It's like if you don't even have a fourth gas taken at this point, your army is, it's going to be lower tech but stronger. So you have to be careful about that. Oh, 2 more factories. Are we going to see straight up mech? We might. It's
Is he
been
going to go
having
into
a
like
resurgence a little bit.
1-1 push and then the mech play, or is he going to actually just stay back?
Oh, I think he's staying back. I do.
Yeah, well, also, he has cloak finishing, so we can try to harass him here.
Well, here comes that big attack from Zest. Not really enough defenses here, I think. The Prism flying right in. Some nice micro, getting some units on top of these tanks. Auto turret comes down defensively.
You
It
know
really
what?
helps quite a bit.
Yeah, this is just barely enough that you can't really hold this. Now, we have the Banshees coming across the map. We'll get a shot of that in a second. Here it is now.
Yeah.
Well, is Zest just going to run him over? I feel
He
like...
might, yeah. With the Prism, you can just get everything into the base. Like,
Yeah.
look at this. Blinks up on top of that Siege Tank. So few units left over.
GG, Zest takes game 2.
Yeah. Kind of a tricky move right there. You know, SpeCial was trying to do lots and lots of harassment while still playing kind of greedily and continuing to tech up. Never really powered into his standard army. And Zest just rolls him over with that.
Yeah.
All right, so... that brings
Anybody's
us to
game.
number 3. Huh?
Anybody's game now.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. Very interesting strats coming out of SpeCial today, gotta say. I like it.
Yeah, I think SpeCial was trying to skimp a little bit on defense there, and Zest punished him.
Yeah, a lot of times your harassment is a form of defense. You're kind of keeping them busy or keeping them really occupied with that. But when you're that tech heavy, sometimes these giant gateway attacks can just kill you.
Yeah, he'll just get run over. All right, Death Aura from map number 3.
Ooh, I can't wait.
The winner of this series will be the first player to move on to the round of 16. So either one of these guys wants to just get out and get it over with. Who's it going to be, SpeCial or Zest? What do you say?
Oh, I think SpeCial.
Think
I think
SpeCial?
SpeCial's going to take it. I like what he's brought today, actually.
All right, game 3's ready. Let's see what happens.
경기가 준비되었다. 한번 시작해 볼까?
Oh,
Proxy time.
TY SpeCial.
Innovation, Maru.
Maru SpeCial. Innovation has been doing a little bit, yeah. Guess I was thinking of
Oh, I thought we were just naming Terran players. You said TY SpeCial.
Oh, you're so good.
Am I?
No.
I didn't think so.
Not that time.
I'm like, please don't tell me that. Jesus. You're not my mom. Oh my God!
Here we go.
Ah!
The little probe has its cheeks being pulled back because of the G-force.
I love that it has
His
cheeks
teeth,
somehow.
His teeth are showing.
It's little probe teeth.
He's got little probe goggles on because it doesn't want to damage its eyes in the wind.
I love it. It's a robot.
Yeah. So those are the runbulubs, or runbulas, or whatever we're going to call them. By the way, eBay thrown down here is to block the Nexus.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. Just slow down his build a little bit. You know, a lot of times you don't actually see that, especially if you scout it out like SpeCial did, until you're ready to make the Nexus. So then suddenly you have this build that's optimized to have a Nexus right then. You have to start a Zealot. You have to make more buildings in your main. It's very, very annoying.
And this is a great way to control and limit the options of the Protoss. You're giving up a little bit of money on your side. When you cancel, you recover most of it. But I think what SpeCial is trying to do here is take complete control, or at least eliminate enough of the options for Protoss that he can navigate this game comfortably into one where he's ahead and can win.
Okay. I also like the fact that it messes with what the plan was, because especially with someone like Zest, Zest is the most highly optimized Protoss, especially for attacking builds. Right? So as soon as you do this, the build order that he might have practiced 30 times for this game,
Yeah.
he has to change it at least some, you know? It's not exactly the same as it was going to be. Part of his build wasn't to build that pile in there and then get a late second gas. You know?
Yeah.
That wasn't, and the Zealot then too. That, you know, that wasn't, he didn't come in thinking this is what I want to do, and then the eBay's there, he's like, ooh, it fits perfectly into my plan.
I think the first race that really started using builds like these were Protoss in the very early days. But it's one of these things where you have to have, you're making something over there, trying to limit them, but also have the balancing act over here that they can't flip the game in a direction where because you've invested too much on that side, you could be punished somehow. And so now we're going to have a little bit of a later expand here for Protoss. And let's see how much damage this Oracle is going to do.
Hey, it might do a lot. Let's see. I mean,
Nothing over here.
yeah, there's really no defense at the moment. He's getting an add-on right now with his factory, so it's not like a mine is going to pop out to save the day. This is bad news for Special, I think. Can I change who I think is going to win this game?
Yeah, you can do that.
I'm going to go with Zest. I
Yeah.
think Zest has been playing really well today, and I think he's got it.
We're allowed to do that as corrupt casters. Excuse
He
me.
sees it, but it is late.
Yeah. It looks like so far only one kill. Oh my god. Zest was getting some of the worst possible pairings there. 2 SCVs were damaged. I think it should be even 3. 2 got back in the refinery. 1 got away to the mineral patch. And so this is a lot of Oracle shots that just aren't going to do anything. So I'll tell you what, actually, getting 3 SCVs is certainly less than Zest was wanting.
Yeah, he had potential to do a bit more there for sure. That could have been a 4 or 5 SCV kill.
Yeah, maybe even 6, yeah.
Well, Special a little bit lucky as well to scout that at the last second. Now, I still think it was good for Zest. You know, he's getting a nice fast third down. He's getting into his blink. He's got the Oracle out there, and Special can't know for sure if there's a second Oracle being made or anything like that. So that's, you know, that's kind of annoying. He has to be very careful about it.
Now, I'm curious to see how the push is going to go when it does come here from Special. Keep in mind that in this game, Special's getting more barracks. In the last game, he was getting a quick third, and then he was actually going to go into mech behind that, which meant he was a little bit exposed in the tech switch.
Yeah. Well, right now, this looks like 2 very solid play styles going up against each other.
Right.
So I don't think that there's any... Look how fast that goes, man.
Yeah,
that's
pretty crazy.
No, I heard that if you upgrade the drilling speed for a lurker and get it dizzy and try to burrow it there, and it burrows sideways, it actually crashes the game.
Oh, we have Stalkers coming up now. You know, with the Oracle, he might try to do something like blink into the main, do some damage. This keeps Terran on 2 bases for a long time. That being said, it seems like Terran is going to be fine sitting on 2 bases. He's going to try to power up. But also, if Zest overextends here and doesn't do that much, I mean, the tank here
That's
sieged up. That's in a spot where if the Stalkers blink in.
Yeah.
By the way, it's a good thing he had that stim covered there. Because you could blink up there, kill the stim, and blink out if it's not properly defended, which would just completely take the wind out of the sails of any push from Terran.
Yeah, that would... I mean, it's faster than it used to be, but it's... you can't have that kill. It's just too painful. Yeah, the Oracle actually flying around the other side there. The Marines do move over to help defend against it. Still like this position for Zest, though, to be honest. He's playing it nicely. As long as he doesn't waste anything right now. Well, hold on. That's actually a couple more Raxes going down for Special. So Special's going to be doing a very strong attack.
Yeah, he's going to try to punish this Protoss. It's going to be expanding a lot here. He's going to drop the Viking down here. Looks like it's out of range of the battery, so it doesn't get any heals over here on these workers. And I think this is just, you know, you take what you can get in a moment like this.
That's a really reasonable thing to do with that Viking, I think. Obviously, he's still sitting in his main base, so...
Although I think it's also important that Viking gets back there and actually kills the Oracle, because the Oracle's going to be tagging the army. Tagging the army is the most important thing for Protoss to set up to fight the push.
Yeah, it seems like it feels like Zest needs to kite the push coming back to his house.
I agree. Yeah.
It's if he's not slowing it down a little bit and whittling it down a little bit, this could be really hard because I feel like the push should be hitting just before Storm, but maybe SpeCial's moving a bit slower, right?
Well,
I feel like he should have left his base by now.
Well, this is the kiting that you wanted, Artosis.
Yeah.
I mean, he darts forward, does some stalker shots. When Stim is activated, he jumps back. We saw it again there. Good blink control.
Yeah, and you can see the consistent tagging to make sure he's on top of that. Okay, a drop coming in to the main base. Zest does have a battery set up in here, but again, it's on the side.
SCVs have been pulled, so it's now or never. SpeCial wants to end this game immediately. Stalker's getting hit before they're able to recall, but a good pickup there. SpeCial preempting that. He'll actually be able to get...
Oh! Kind of an interesting decision there.
I thought he could have gotten away, but I don't blame him for dropping.
I think he was unsure, though.
Yeah, but this is everything that Terran has. Just a few SCVs back at home mining, enough to continue to support the reinforcements. We have Templars out.
There's going to be 3 storms. That's going to make this a lot better for Zest.
It'll be here at the stairs. Very important that he does damage there. One was
not
okay.
That wasn't the greatest storm.
No, not the best.
Okay, he's going to... Oh, I like the buildings here.
He's going to do a hard push through here, setting up turrets, maybe even some bunkers. We'll see.
Look at this flank, though, that's going on right now. Zest is setting up units on every side.
Okay, there's so many clumped Terran units. He's going to try to hit from behind.
Yeah, he's hitting from everywhere in just a second here.
He's going to end up crashing into the reinforcements here. I'm not sure if this was a good move by Zester. Let's see. The Zealots are coming in.
Well, once his storms get up there, it's going to be really painful for SpeCial. He is clearing all the stalkers that were in the back.
The storms went off, but there's still 2 tanks over here. And you know, one thing that happened in the attack from above is that it didn't kill the 3 tanks for most of the fights. Those are still siege tank volleys that were doing quite a bit of damage. Now, if he kills off that last sentry, and he does, it's just going to be workers and stalkers. The workers go down. The siege tanks are still dealing damage.
Oh my god, it looks like he might be able to break him. Some more charge lots come out, some more stalkers as well. SpeCial getting very low on army. He has all his medevacs left, but his army's gone.
That's it, GG. Zest is the first survivor of the round of 24, defeating SpeCial 2-1.
Yeah, very interesting series here. Well played on both sides, but Zest, I think well, honestly, it's hard to call him the favorite of the group with Zoun here, but definitely one of the favorites. Does advance in first place.
I think he handled the series very well. It's why we've seen Zest have so much success in the past. Even in a bumpy series, he pretty much knows how to make the next build work for him.
Yeah.
And we're going to go to an interview now. SpeCial is not eliminated. He'll be in our final match of the day. Up next, the losers match. But first, again, an interview with Zest, translated by Andy here. Let's see how Zest is feeling. He's our first player to move on to the round of 16.
Okay, we're going to have an interview with the first round of 24 winner of the season. Congratulations, Zest. Thank you. And you're now the first winner of the season. How do you feel? Well, it's a Saturday match, and I don't really like it that much, so I was a little worried. And I play so bad, so it's quite embarrassing for me. You just mentioned that you don't like Saturday matches. And the fans predict that you tend to play a little bit worse on the day and better at night. So what do you think about that? Well, you know, I sleep really late, and I try to change my cycle. And I just couldn't fix my cycle, so I had some trouble with it. But you did secure the first place spot in Group A. So let's talk about the winners match. In the third set, you defended the cheese rush really well. So how was the Terran matchup against SpeCial? This season when I was going through the qualifiers, I actually lost to SpeCial and I went down to the losers bracket. And it has been quite arduous for me. But I'm really glad that I beat him today. So I'm sure you feel really happy. And you actually gave a match to Zoun during the qualifiers. So what do you have to say about that? Well, I mean, the PvP right now, it's lacking the fundamentals. and I practiced against stats, and I lost to him quite a lot. So my confidence level was definitely decreased.
주성 선수가 푸프전 개념이 안 잡혀요?
So Zest, you're saying the PvP is really hard?
늙어서 그런지
Well, maybe because I'm getting
머리가 안
old,
돌아가가지고
my brain is just working right now.
시간이 더 걸리는 것 같아요.
So it's taking a lot of time for me to
그런지
figure out the
이런
PvP.
말씀. 어윤수 선수는 아까 인터뷰에서 마지막일지 모르는 GSL에
So Sue in the interviews
간절한
mentioned that
마음을
this might be his first, might be his last GSL
같은 시기에
before the
이렇게
military.
전성기를 함께 보냈던 선수들의
And
이런 마음가짐을 저희가
Zest, as a player,
보내드렸는데
who has
그런
known
면에서
Sue for a
주성
long
선수는
time,
올해 또 남은 시간 또 어떻게 생각하시는지
how are you willing to spend the rest of your days before going to the military?
가 대충 언제 이제 가는지 아는데
Well, I know
누가 먼저
when
갈지
Sue is going to go to the military, but it is still unsure whether I'll go first or he'll go first.
언제 갈지 몰라가지고 할 수 있는 한 최대한 열심히 하고 가겠습니다.
So until then, I'm going to try my best in
주성
the
선수도
GSL.
같은 마음이라 느껴지는데요. 자, 그럼 마지막으로 팬들에게 하고 싶은
And
말씀도
anything you want to say
많으실
to your
것
fans,
같습니다.
Zest, before you go?
마지막 한마디 들어볼게요.
일단 오늘 너무 좀 스스로 생각하기도 너무 경기력이 실망스러워.
I've shown very disappointing performance today.
돌아가서 연습 좀 더.
I'm going to go home and practice a lot.
네, 다음번엔 수요일에 좀 걸리시길 저도 한번 기대해
And
보겠습니다.
next time, I hope you have a
축하드립니다.
Wednesday match.
감사합니다.
Congratulations, Zest. Thank you.
네, 이렇게 1위 진출자
Well, we can be
주성
happy that
선수
Zest
만나봤는데요.
advanced. I
계속해서
think it would be weird if he,
GSL
honestly, if he didn't get out first.
Yeah.
But both SpeCial and Sue showing that they're very strong players. I mean, SpeCial could have won that series. There was all the games were quite different, but I think it's most likely we'll probably have a SpeCial versus Sue rematch here.
It is likely, but let's see what Zoun has in him.
Sure, let's not
Right?
count him out.
Yeah. He played all right against Zest, I thought. Maybe has a shot against Sue.
Yeah, well, these new players, I mean, someone's going to come out on top eventually. Actually, we got to take a quick break. When we come back, our losers match do not go away.